Lab Supreme. This is a very long overdue review. And this is one of the most phenomenal pre-workouts that is in that second tier right below the extremely high stim. I like this tier of pre-workout, similar to Decimate, similar to Hybrid, of course, also by Kilo Labs, because it is a reasonable amount of caffeine at 400 milligrams. But, and then of course 200 milligrams of DMHA, which is extremely well sourced, making this a very well-rounded pre-workout. Before we get into the review, folks, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe and comment. That tremendously helps me out to understand which videos are conducive to your knowledge, which are helpful, and which ones perhaps are not as useful. So with that said, let me dive right into the experience, Kilo Labs Supreme. Basically, for me, again, you always have to consider that with me, pre-workouts take quite a bit of time, and that Supreme, I consume the entire shaker. It's not a pre-workout that I ever sip through my workout. It's just simply not enough caffeine, so I have to get it all in me before I even leave for the gym. Probably within 45 minutes, the caffeine starts coming in. Nice, smooth, consistent caffeine. It's caffeine anhydrous, so nothing crazy there. And 400 milligrams, especially if you're watching this channel or if you are part of our extremely amazing pre-workout community, who all are high stimulant pre-workout enthusiasts, then we all know 400 milligrams for us is nothing. We're enigmas, so to say, no pun intended. I was sipping on some Enigma by Apollon today. Now, once that caffeine starts coming in, for me, an hour and 15 minutes is when the DMHA comes in. I know an hour and 15 minutes is how long it takes for me to feel 2-aminoseptane, DMHA, English walnut extract, whatever the form is. It takes me quite some time. Once that starts kicking in, then everything coalesces really well for me. It all comes together in terms of a very well balanced pre-workout. You don't have all of the extraneous nootropics, alpha GPC, lion's mane mushroom. I've been cutting back on my intake of alpha GPC a lot after reading a lot of the scientific literature around it as it pertains to ischemic stroke. So I have been cutting back. I would implore you to as well. Make sure that you're tracking how much alpha GPC total you're consuming. And then of course, from there, I mean, it's the experience just sort of it just passes by you. It feels like everything comes to you sort of intuitively in terms of your working out. You're going to get through the sets, get through the reps, get through the calisthenic progressions, whatever the case may be, extremely fast, efficiently, and you enjoy it. The music sounds good. It's not a euphoria that's illicit, at least for me. It never feels like an illicit euphoria, something similar to perhaps juiced by quality vitamins. That euphoria to me feels very illicit. This one feels like reasonably healthy. Now, I'll caveat it by saying it's a reasonably healthy feeling in terms of the stimulants and the euphoria. And I'm saying that relative to things like Smash AMF, Juiced, there's so many, Wildfire, what have you. So that is overall the experience. Nutrition label, not much to talk about there. Pretty straightforward. I'm going to go off memory. I believe 400 milligrams caffeine anhydrous, 200 milligrams DMHA. You have some Theobromine. You have some other stimulants that you typically see in other pre-workouts. This is, and of course, incidentally, this is a sample pre-workout, which will be provided on the giveaway, which, the winner will be announced on Monday. So make sure, if you have not, please watch that Smash AMF review, the latest one, like, subscribe, comment, and click on the bell, and then you shall be entered in to get the variety of samples, and Predator Nutrition is taking quite some time to ship me that Excelsior, but my objective is to also throw in 2 scoop sample size of the Predator Nutrition Excelsior, which I've never tried, but High Stim Ace and quite a few other folks have said some very, very good things about that pre-workout. So that's it for me, folks. If you have any questions, comments, make sure that you comment them below, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Thursday.